Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott Mack, and welcome because I'm very proud and excited to announce that we are moments away from spinning the wheel of misfortune and finding out the stipulations for all of your silly wrestling fates out there. Now, fans, I know you've been clamoring and you're ready for the hottest, biggest event of the summer, and it's right on our doorsteps. But there's just a couple more things that we got to get settled before we get down to business here in Saudi Arabia, or should I say there in Saudi Arabia. The Sheik is awaiting with open arms for each and every one of you PWR fans to come down there. It's going to be a spectacle. Listen, he's laid out the red carpet. He's spent all that oil money so that PWR can have the most explosive weekend that wrestling has ever seen. But before we spin the wheel, it's time for me to bring on both of my co-hosts. Now, my first co-host, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to join us. He was way across the border, Japan, promoting PWR as well as training Japanese kids on basic fundamental wrestling. That's right. It's him. He's back. The Postman T-Money is in the building. Postman, welcome back. Konnichiwa, K-pop, whatever it is. How you doing?
Yeah, Konnichiwa, motherfuckers. But
Can
it
you
was
teach
fun.
us anything you learned in Japan? We saw it all over social media. They loved you. We heard that a lot of people thought you were Michael Jordan at first, but
They did.
after the confusion was cleared up and we figured out that you were the Postman T-Money and that you always delivered, they realized you weren't Karl Malone, and they figured out that you were actually a prolific wrestler in PWR. What did you take from your experience in Japan? The
Oh,
love
I
and all
pretended to be Michael Jordan for a long time until all the free stuff ran out. I was
that.
pretending like a motherfucker. But no, what did I take from that? I
Look,
learned that when all else fails, nothing beats getting kicked in the nuts. I was whooping them kids' ass, and they just kicked me in the nuts every time. So yeah, there's no secret to Japan wrestling other than kicking in the nuts.
now listen, there is rumors that you were in a dojo learning a few things on your own out there. Is there any Tai Chi, anything that you may be bringing back to Will of Misfortune? Are we going to see anything new in your moveset here?
All jokes aside, I can't say yes. I can't say no. I will say that they brought a focus back. And there's whatever you are, you already have it inside you. So it's already there. So whatever you see, I'm going back to the man that the moment requires. Whatever the moment requires is the man that you're gonna get.
Well, speaking of moments and them being required, you didn't quite require a victory in the Lethal Lottery Finals with your partner Bubba Killings, Big Balls Bubba Killings, I might add.
Oh,
You almost became the first ever PWR superstar to compete twice in the same pay-per-view. But lucky you, now you only have to fulfill, your position as number one contender for the Powerhouse Championship. We'll spin the wheel soon to see what happens between the Bronx Bomber and T-Money.
hey man, God don't make no mistakes. But shout out to Big Balls Bubba. Shout out. Oh man.
Yeah. People are still talking about excuse me. This is the champ. I gotta stop the show for the champ. Yeah. I told him to hit me on the flip. He has his own flip. I don't know why he hits me on the other one. Champ, use the line that I gave you. It's Nextel. It's a perfect connection. Anyway, I'm dragging here. Let's bring on the star of the hour, so they say. That's what they say. That's not what I'm saying. She is regarded as one of the most revered PWR superstars amongst the fans and in the locker room. It's her. It's the queen, ALEXIA PAYNE, here live to spin the wheel. And this could be the last time we see ALEXIA in one piece. Because let's remember, she faces Dragon Queen at Wheel of Misfortune. We'll find out what the stipulation is for that. That's going to be red hot. We'll talk more about it in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, all bow down unless your name is Scott Mack to the queen of PWR. Hello, queen. I refuse.
Oh, good evening.
I ain't bowing, sis.
Pardon?
I'm not bowing.
You've done that plenty. It's okay.
Hey, clean it up. Clean it up a little bit. Don't put that out there like that.
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
Thank you. Thank you.
anyhow, Queen, thank you for joining me on this lovely summer evening. You look calm and collect considering the fact that you're walking into what some are calling the most dangerous opposition maybe that you've ever faced in PWR. That could be challenged by some, but nonetheless, Queen versus Queen. People have been coming up to you everywhere that you go talking about this matchup. Give us a little insight on what's going through the mind of Alexia Payne right now as we count down the moments and find out what could happen in the ring with you. It could be over. It could be off with your head, possibly. Sorry.
No,
Goddamn.
not this one, not this one. You know, there's a lot of emotions, disappointment being one of them. This is not a moment that I really ever wanted because I personally believe that myself and Dragon Queen could coexist, but if she feels as though her light is being dimmed, I mean, it's not me that's doing it, that she should pay attention to what she's doing to herself. But I'm ready for whatever the wheel has to offer for the Queen Alexia Payne.
How do you feel about possibly getting that hot?
Well, oh, look who's back.
I didn't want to hear the nonsense. Listen,
I was about to start doing your job better than you.
Put it all on Dragon Queen. I'm telling y'all right now.
I just want to know, how do you feel about possibly getting that hot tub? Right there in the face. The hot tub. That's the name of the move now.
If that's what do they call the hot tua in Japan? That's
the only way.
I sent you a picture of what they call
it.
I'll be prepared for it.
You gonna be prepared for the hot tub?
Absolutely. Not only
I'll be honest, Queen.
You know, we were tag team partners. I'm prepared. I know what she does.
Oh snap!
I'll be honest, Queen. I've taken a course in the Federal Bureau of Investigations. I'm not a snitch, but I did take a weekend course, and I did some body language training. And the looking down a lot, the nodding of the head, it is a sign of unsureness. It is a sign of worry. Now, I'm not saying that your forehead is not making it go up and down, because let's face it, that forehead is one of a kind. What I'm saying is, could you be possibly hiding a little bit of nervousness here? Because, you know, this is Dragon Queen we're talking about. We're not talking about some run-of-the-mill chick that you just put in the ring and put some tights on and say, here, toots, let's run off the ropes and let's do this. This is a world-class athlete that you're about to step in the ring with. Do you agree?
She is a world-class athlete. That's never been the question. The question is she going to be the queen that PWR needs, and can she handle it? Now, if you can handle me, you can handle it, but I don't think you can handle me. So no, I'm not nervous. Not at all nervous. Sometimes I'm actually a little bit excited to just kind of end it and just see where it goes from there. But in terms of my forehead, it is large. I'm bright. I'm smart. Yours is small. We understand why.
Hey, let's not start putting the rumors out there. And I didn't bring you on here, Japanese Jordan, to say goddamn and hype shit up. I brought you on here for the intellect, to give it to the fans, and let's talk about this. Let's talk about the wheel, guys, real quick. Here are the stipulations for this year. There have been a couple slight changes. A strap match, all right? A strap match.
Not strap on.
Much. No, I never strap up much. I'm a like old dirty bastard, but this is a strap match. I think you guys know what that is. This is an interesting one. Who came up with that? Mac shuts up for 3 minutes.
Spin it.
That is.
Oh man, let's go ahead now.
Make sure it don't stop on that motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. Tables, ladders, chairs. We have here tables, ladders, chairs. You guys know what that is. T Money. We understand you being from the backwoods. You don't have anything but a ladder in your house. You don't have tables or chairs. You just eat on the floor. You just happen to be using a chair now from Bubba Killings.
The reason why I don't have those things is because I usually break them around people like you.
Ooh, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back from the jet lag flight. All right, falls count
whatever
anywhere.
The moment requires.
Falls count anywhere. That means in the parking lot of the liquor store. That means in the damn baby crib. You understand what I'm saying, Queen? Anywhere anytime, falls count anywhere. The next thing, hardcore match. I think we know what that is. Do you guys want to chime in on what a hardcore match is about here?
Stop insulting the viewers' intelligence and keep going.
I was throwing y'all an alley-oop and nobody wanted to dunk it. All right, the NBA
No,
draft was
I'm going full
yesterday.
Patrick Ewing on this one.
Okay. 30-minute Iron Man match.
Get that shit out of there.
30 minutes of an Iron Man match, meaning who lasts the longest. Now, this is the type of match the ladies know that I'm capable of doing very well in. I'm very well. What is a lie about that?
It is, Alexia? You know what? It probably is a 30-minute match. There's about 29 minutes of you just laying there looking foolish and about 1 minute of the business. So you're probably about right.
We need to change this to Max shuts up to Queen shuts up for 3 minutes.
I mean, even Jay-Z admitted to that. He said, I spent 1 minute just digging her out, the other 14 trying to put it in her mouth.
And she said,
listen, I have, let me see here. I got some technical stuff going on backstage, guys. Bear with me. I have a very interesting idea, or a question, I should say. It's not an idea. You know, when my light bulb goes off, it can go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. Queen, since you're here, we don't get to see you very often. I was just wondering, in a near-death experience, in this case, maybe I could be talking about Aaron King. Does that change anything in the bedroom? Is the rhythm take a while to get going again after concussion? Or is everything smooth with the Only Beast That Matters?
Everything is smooth with the Only Beast That Matters. We don't have the issues that you do. Impotence is sad, but we hope that things get better for you.
That's fucked up. We're supposed to be having fun. We're not supposed to be really taking real personal shots at one another. This is all, so for entertainment purposes. No, when I talked about your forehead, it was for real. I wasn't making fun of your size or the fact that you may be getting a little older in age a little bit. I'm getting a little longer in the tooth, as they say. But they are reincarnating dinosaurs. I know you guys saw that. T Money, you're a smart guy. You saw that they're using clones to bring back dinosaurs. So why wouldn't they be able to bring back Scott Mack for the day?
Just because we can do it doesn't mean we should do it.
Word. That's a word.
That's crazy.
That is a word.
Listen, I haven't paid all the bills
we know.
for the studio. So hold on a second.
We might experience some stuff here. Bear with me, guys. Are we getting a
It sounds like my conscience.
All right.
I'm here.
Are you still here, guys? I've been carrying you guys for years. It'd be nice if you guys could carry me for a little bit.
I gotta put this shit down.
All right.
This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Just can't get it right.
All right, guys. This is my favorite. The Sheik specially requested this next stipulation: the Saudi street fight. A Saudi street fight. Now, I don't know if you guys know what that means. It could be oil, people set on fire, stoning. It's a whole different feel than an American street fight.
You might want to chill on all that oil talk and stuff like that right now. We're barely over it.
Have you seen the movie The Stoning of Soraya? I'm just saying. They use rocks to prove a point. And let's hope that ALEXIA PAYNE and Dragon Queen are in a Saudi street fight so that they can stone one another to near death in front of the wrestling world. Did I just say that?
My wrists, that's all.
All right. Here's another special one. The white ones are special. I didn't just say that either. Queen compliments Mac. That's special indeed. So if it lands here, the Queen will take it upon herself to give old Mackie Mac a compliment. All right?
Sure.
T, you can join in as well. All right.
I know my rights and lefts.
It's sad.
Street fight, 30-minute Iron Man. A submission match.
Good old submission match. I love those.
Straight to the point. Last man standing. One of my favorite Bruce Willis movies, but this is wrestling, and this means that the last man standing is the victor. Last man or woman, I should say. Person, place, or thing.
Yeah. Ideally, you beat the dog shit out of somebody until they can't get up.
It could be a man. It could be a woman.
And
It
in
could be a
Scott
lady
Mack's
boy.
case, it could be a lady boy. Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? It could be
love
anything.
it.
But listen,
You love
we're
it.
all about inclusion here. We're all, whatever everybody likes is what they like. Not to say Mac is into that. I just don't discriminate in a beautiful man that has long hair. You know what I'm saying? Did I just say that live again? That's about the fourth thing that we're gonna have to edit out, guys.
Did you just pull the
All right.
Boondocks? I mean, I think man look good with light skin and good hair, but I no, I ain't gay.
Speaking of being promiscuous, a steel cage matchup fits right in. Steel cage, we know what can happen in a steel cage match. What we don't know is what happens in this next special white ticket. That's right. The special white ticket says T Money chugs a cold one. Now, I know we don't have to really break your arm to do that, T, and it's not a punishment, but you're going to have to chug a whole full cold one live on the air if it falls on this. Now, we're getting. They say we're not creative. God damn it. I'll be back. I got to walk it off. God damn it.
I'm practicing just in case. Hey, do you think
All right.
in that steel cage match, do you think Scott imagine putting his penis between one of the holes and no, never mind.
Peanuts and money? Jesus, T.
And you come back with these nuts.
Right. And I know they have the glory hole corner in Japan, but Jesus, I didn't know that was the layover, the cause. Just
I
we
mean,
might have more in common than we know.
we were talking about you and your preferences, and then I said steel cage, and I mean maybe.
Are you ready, guys? I'm just chomping at the bit.
Spin.
Are you ready? One practice spin. T,
are we ever ready?
Here? Queen, are you ready to compliment? Oh, Mackie Mac. And it's got to be genuine. Anything you do is genuine, so I don't think you're going to shortcut me. I just feel it's going to land on there. I think, in my professional opinion, that we should start big. Let's start big, and let's go from there. And I'm talking about the PWR World Heavyweight Championship. You guys know what it's about.
Why not?
It's the biggest prize in professional sports today.
Let's go there.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Mel Walker, the man of the people. Wow. Beautiful artwork, by the way.
Beautiful.
From our special artists at the Syndicate Sports Network and Alpha. The PWR World Heavyweight Champion, Big Hurt, staring into the eyes of the man of the people right there with the Saudi backdrop in the biggest event of the summer. Do I have to say it again? We're about to spin the wheel for the stipulation. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
I think you like that artwork because there's about 7 penises in the background.
It's live. Let's see what happens.
Freud would love you.
Oh, my wrist hit it. We got to get it redone. Sorry, guys. I'm rusty at this. I'm rusty at this. Look.
Hey, man.
One more game.
Wait a minute.
Something didn't look right.
Same Scott Mac. It doesn't matter what day, don't matter what. You just
Scott's gonna Scott. Hey, man. Hey.
Sir.
Hey.
Sir.
Hey, guys.
Hey, man. If you don't spin it.
When you get old, you lose your balance a little bit. What did it stay on anyway? Well, we can't keep respinning now.
No, we can't.
Wow. Too bad you guys aren't here to give it an old true respin and make it real legit. It's only Mac here, so we got to stick to the rules, guys. We're on a time restraint, correct? Yeah, we got to get out of here within an hour. We're already at 20 minutes, guys. I'm sorry. Mac's going to pick the stip for the PWR World Heavyweight Championship. It's funny how things change around PWR, what they really don't. Does it, T?
Just do what you're going to do. You know what? I feel like your dates now. Just do what you're going to do.
Hold on. Let me smoke. Got to make it dramatic.
No, you don't have to make it dramatic. It's a damn wheel and some damn choices. All you got to do is spin the motherfucker and read what it says.
What'd they do to you over there? You can't really
I haven't agreed with Team Money in a long time, but I agree a lot this evening.
Oh, you guys are kumbaya now, huh? Ralph Tresvant and Jill Scott just holding hands, singing songs together, huh? What's
with the barge, and you're the one with the problem.
All right, Mac picks the stip, right? You know, yellow's always been my favorite color.
We know.
I wonder why.
And considering that Bruce Willis stars in one of my favorite movies of all time, and considering that I believe in my heart of hearts that the PWR World Heavyweight Champion is a better man than the man of the people, and he will be the last man standing. I select. Mac picks the stip of last man standing for the PWR World Heavyweight Championship. Let's just give it a hyper ADD spin. Ah! Woo! It's going there, guys. I'm sorry.
Angel
You
Dust.
you on that Bohemian Rhapsody, ain't you?
It's Angel Dust.
Angel does. Oh well, we didn't know you like to get wet.
All right, let's somehow figure out to get it. I'm thinking out loud again. Damn it, my psychiatrist told me.
Yes, you are telling on yourself.
I'll call Dr. Jarrell for you. We'll get you somebody else to talk to.
I'm scared
Hey.
of that type of position.
If that green man over in the corner starts talking to you again, like, you know, do not listen.
Something and change my, All right. Can we talk about it for a minute before we carry on? I need a drink. Is there Patron here? There is.
This is alarming. You're just
I'm falling apart here live, aren't I, guys? Hold on.
by the moment.
I'm at a bar.
Yeah.
I work at
You
a bar.
putting the whole script falling to pieces.
I'm looking for something lighter, and I don't see anything lighter than Patron. So what do I looked for a lighter drink.
Water.
Right out the bottom.
I mean, there's water. Seriously, over 80% of the zone.
T-Money. Here's where I put the lights on you, so to speak. Who do you take? Man of the people? Last man standing? Or the reigning, defending, almost indestructible with Scott Mack in his corner, I might add. Did I mention that? He signed
No.
Scott Mack. I mean, you know
That's one thing you didn't mention.
You know that. So with that being said, where are you putting your money on, T? We know you don't after family stuff. I'm not going to go into it. We know after all that, there's not a lot left. But if there was, where would you?
I wonder if I can find the blackest part of my ass so you can kiss it. But anyway.
And then bark at the hole.
Like what the cinnamon ring is? Yeah, get it all. Get it all. But to be honest with you, you're looking at a man who's motivated in Mel Walker, man of the people, highly motivated, very resilient. And then you're looking at a man who's very confident, very cocky, very even braggadocious, some would say. And those are two things that are hard to break in a man or in a person in general. So with this match stipulation being last man standing, that's gonna be tough. You got to break the will of a person, or either you got to be really, really creative. With the creative part being said, I have to go with the man of the people. We've seen our champion being duped, so to speak, plenty of times before. I think that Mel Walker could possibly pull it out again.
Okay. That was
Breaking
the long-winded
wheel
version.
is not going to happen, but being creative.
No, that was the long-winded version. Let's go for the thick four-headed version and a more intellectual one at that. Alexia Payne.
Blackest part of my
First
ass.
of all, what are your thoughts on Mac's pick of the stip? This is miraculous that it landed on me for the World Heavyweight Championship, and then I.
Considering that we know who you are, I'm gonna have to probably say the Big Hurt because you're there, you're slimy, and we know you'll do anything to win.
Gooey. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen snot tissues with less slime than you. Yeah.
You should seek medical attention for seizures like that. That's not.
I wonder where that filthy Puerto Rican is to even the odds here. I don't like this 2-on-1 thing. This attack that you guys are doing. Man, it's almost like
you pick one day out of 365 to not like 2-on-1. Okay, I got you.
I was gonna say something. I'm not getting canceled for this. All right,
bro, you got canceled 15 minutes ago.
So Mel Walker and Man of the People, and my pick. I mean, Man of the People from Tory and PWR World Heavyweight Champion Payne.
Yeah.
And I as well will pick the PWR World Heavyweight Champion. And listen, if you're a betting man out there watching the show, Big Hurt is walking out of Saudi Arabia, getting back on that plane as PWR World Heavyweight Champion. There's just no doubt. But what there is doubt of a lot of times is if Aaron King's going to remember what he had for breakfast. It's been a topic of discussion that he faced a very near death fate recently to the hands of his opponent in a non-sanctioned match, because we can't get behind this thing. You understand that, don't you, Alexia? PWR will have nothing to do with the fact that one wrong fall from your husband, and he may not remember who he is, where he is, or what's going on, or he could die again. But
I mean, I want to chime in on that, but I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
On a less serious note, these two have been going at it for months now. I'm talking about, of course, the true villain of PWR, Nappy Boy, and his opponent in a non-sanctioned match. Let's pull this thing up. Beast Mode, Aaron King, and I don't know. Listen, I haven't been around for his whole career. I don't know if this is the biggest match of his career, but I do know that it's one of the most important matches of his career. It could be one of the most emotional matches of Aaron King's career. But one thing I can tell you, critics and wrestling fans are telling me that Nappy Boy, the true villain, is finally being himself. He's finally in the place he needs to be mentally to reach his peak in PWR. Now, I agree. T Money, what is your thoughts on this situation regarding Nappy Boy and, of course, Aaron King?
I mean, the man died. A 5-decade-long career, and the man died. I mean, it's not to be pretty. And the reason why I know he's altered after 5 decades of competing in the ring, he chose an unsanctioned match. No, come on. You could have did that anywhere. You could go do it right now. Why are you talking about an unsanctioned match on the damn pay-per-view? You could go and find that man right now. Do it. You clearly died because your brain is not functioning. So I'm going with the guy who brains function properly, unsanctioned. And then you gave me 10 minutes worth of talking about why you chose the shit. Man, get the out of here. An unsanctioned match. You can do that in the parking lot before the show happens. You can do that right now. You can do it yesterday. You can do it tomorrow. Go and find that man and beat his ass. But no, you want everybody to see it. You cocky ass.
Sometimes when alcoholics get in a rage, you gotta, even I learned this at a young age, as an addict, you gotta cut them off sometimes and then reel them back in. He'll calm down. Alexia, let's go to you now.
He died.
And you will too if you don't shut up.
I'm going to let you have the floor here. Alexia, I know listen, all jokes aside, no, we don't agree on anything at all. We don't agree on the color of the sky or the day of the week. But what we can agree on is that this has been an emotional roller coaster from the very attack of Nappy Boy to this very moment, days before we go into this matchup. What are your thoughts as the person in the house on every day dealing with, not only getting him back up physically to where he needs to be, but more importantly, mentally? You've been a big part of that. Let's talk about it.
It has been a lot. It's absolutely been a lot. It hasn't been easy. I won't lie, but we have been confident, and we are believers in divine intervention, and everything happens for a reason. And my husband left this earth for 4 minutes, and he did have a lot to say about it. I would have a lot to say about it as well. I think it's important to just know that this is a lot of hurt. It's definitely a lot of hurt, no pun intended. And I do believe that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, my husband is coming home victorious. And regardless, he's coming home. And he has all of his right mind with him in the way that it needs to be. So if you're asking who I'm picking, my beast.
All right. I'll give you my pick in just a bit before we
can I change my pick? I want to pick Beast too. I want to pick Beast too because, anyone who's met God clearly knows something more than I don't.
Yes, and again, I apologize. Can't believe I'm apologizing for him, but
We all have a
there's a
peanut gallery. It's okay.
there's a time and a place for everything, and I know this is an emotional subject matter for you. My question to you, and I just have one question. I'm being very serious, dead serious, no pun intended. Do you realize that there is also the possibility that he doesn't come home? That by him stepping into action, not into a sanctioned uh, type of matchup, but stepping into physical action so soon is risking a lot. Is this something you discuss? Is this something you worry about? I mean, obviously you have confidence that he'll come home with the victory, but there's also the physical side of this business. We know how serious wrestling can be, and that there is danger.
There is danger, and we do know. And when Beast and I entered this choice of life together, well, when he entered and then I came along, we knew what the end results could be. It could be that one of us doesn't come home one day. And we've prepared ourselves in the best way that we can as a team. So I won't discuss further what we have discussed in our home, but we're fully aware of all of the ups and downs of what this could mean.
All right, and with that being said, I don't think we should make the fans wait any longer. Let's bring back on the postman. Are you ready to deliver the wheel spin, postman? Let's do this.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
True
And
villain. Months in the making. True villain. The only beast that matters, ladies and gentlemen. And they say we now cook over here.
Hey, change one of those white selections to touch the hem of his garment.
He's speaking of the Lord.
Oh, 2 out of 3 falls. Oh my God. Actually, we're not spinning the wheel for this. Am I that high?
It's an unsanctioned match. What are you doing? Stu not.
I tell you what I'm doing, T. I'm doing too much right now.
Damn right.
Money goes PWR universe to this lush.
A lush that makes the call when the call needs to be made. See, just when y'all think y'all got me, I got y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on Mackie Mac's special guest, the true villain, Happy Boy.
Murderer.
Hey.
You fucking murderer.
What's going on, boss man?
Thank you for joining us, True Villain. Listen, before we get started, you've agreed with me prior from the flip phone that there will be all respect here live to the wife of your opponent, Aaron King, that we wouldn't get out of hand, we wouldn't get disrespectful or take things beyond measure. Now, I know your style. You gave me your word. Thank you for joining us. Now, with that being said,
he believed it.
Match. True Villain, yeah, that's it's here. True Villain and T Money are here together, and you can feel it in the air. I know the Queen feels it, and I'm sorry, Queen, but some things are meant to be surprises in this industry, and this is just one of them for the show. It's just one of them.
We expect it from you. You're a stand-up guy. You're quite classy.
Thank you. Antoine Fisher's my favorite movie. Villain, back to you.
Feel strong.
My question is simply, when you get in this non-sanctioned, meaning no, there's nothing holding you back, and you're able to get your hands once again on the man who goes by the name as the only beast that matters, what do you intend to do? And keep it respectful, please, as possible. I know the man died. Just
how you gonna ask him to be respectful, and then ask him to say what he's gonna do in a non-sanctioned match?
Because clearly,
sorry,
you can say everything you can say about him being all there. His brain's working perfectly fine. Y'all had a sit down and y'all spoke about it, and y'all know the ins and outs, the goods and the bads. But I really don't think you do, because see, the minute I get my hands back on your husband, pause, he's not coming home. Oof. And I need you to realize that. I need you to understand he's not coming home. And everyone has questions for me. I get it. I'm the man of the hour, but my question to you, sis, you have, and I'm being dead honest, you know what? Let's take all the glitz and glamour out of here.
Carter says.
Do you have everything lined up properly?
Oh, fuck.
Do you have the Godfather ready to take all of the responsibility that Beast is going to lose? And most importantly, are you prepared to be a single mother? That's all I want to know.
Oh, fuck.
With all due respect, Your Majesty.
Okay, Villain, that's enough. Queen, we of course we want to allow you to reply. And again, it's not my normal style to backdoor anybody, but it was just there, and you know.
You sure?
Stand up guy. Stand up guy.
I think he is.
Now, the true villain. Yeah, you're scary. Sure. I don't believe any of this. It's not who you are for real. It's what people think you are, but it's not who you are for real. And so I take everything you say now with a grain of salt. Everything you say now with a grain of salt. My son gonna be not having his father around. Okay. Sure. If that's what you think that you're about to do to my husband, guess what? I don't have to say anything else to you about it. I'm letting him do what he needs to do with you. He's grown. He knows what he's doing. You make sure you're grown and you know what you're doing too, because you also have a family. So you better make sure you can get back home to them.
Damn.
Make sure you can get back
I'm
home
already
to them.
home. I know where they at.
As do I know where mine is.
True villain.
In fact,
Okay,
I know exactly where mine is.
Oof. Listen, but before we listen, villain, really quick. In respect to the queen, leave her out of this. Aaron King is at home watching.
Respect to the queen.
Aaron King is in his living room with his beautiful son, and he's
watching.
Not
in his living room.
He in the comment section for damn show, but whatever.
Bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nappy Boy, thanks for joining us. If you aren't a PWR fan yet, you better be soon. We'll see you soon, Nappy, in this non-sanctioned match in Saudi. Wow. As I said, if you aren't a fan of pro wrestling reality, you better become one soon, because we cooking stew over here. I don't know what they doing.
If you keep it up, I'm gonna cook you. I didn't come on here for you to play no games with me and my family. So spin the motherfucking wheel and let's go.
It's a test spin. Can I call you sis too? Or no?
You can spin the wheel.
Woo! She's ready, ladies and gentlemen. You heard her. Spin the goddamn wheel. What's the next matchup? Let's get it lined up.
That Colombiana is.
All right, guys. Let's chime in on it. The next matchup is another heavy hitter. Another big time match.
It's a pay-per-view. They're all heavy hitters, damn it.
Tag team destruction is upon us. If you don't know these four gentlemen, you better figure it out soon. Pain and Punishment clashing against a tag team formerly, and I emphasize formerly known as Black Rock. Now they just want to go as themselves. Reckless Reggie Walker and Big Bobby Galileo tagging up. What do you guys think? First of all, before we spin the wheel, about the combustion that will take place when these four finally get one of these stipulations and blow the roof off of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia?
It's been brewing. It's been brewing for sure.
Shall we see what kind of stipulation the fate has?
I just want to watch the world burn on that one. So spend that motherfucker. Team Money chose a beer. 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 Team Money chose a beer.
30-minute Iron Man match in a tag format. I gotta go to you, Postman.
Respin that shit.
I gotta go to you, Postman. Who will get the most pinfalls in 30 minutes between these two tag teams?
I think it comes down to one pinfall. I don't think no one gets it. Whoever gets one actually wins the match. Is how I look at it.
That's not what it's called, though. It's called a 30-minute Iron Man match. So in that
I
case,
think you got 30 minutes of them. It's 30 minutes of them whooping ass, and whoever can get one is the winner. It's not the NBA Finals. It's not the best out of 7. I think whoever gets one. Oh, is that a new match?
Yeah, we got a new match. The match is T-Money Tugs a motherfucking cold beer for saying shit that I don't like him saying live. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, living up to his name. The Postman always fucking delivers.
Oh, hell yeah.
AA is great, though, I heard.
It's not. It's just the Bible.
It's just reciting a few lines, isn't it? A few steps.
Yeah. You can go to church
Again.
and do the same shit.
All right, for your sake, hopefully we don't land on that again because I saw your eyes cross about halfway through that one.
Hey, I've been wrestling like Shawn Michaels. I got a lazy eye, motherfucker. It
ALEXIA
happens when you actually compete.
I know
he got the lazy eye from me knocking the taste out of his mouth.
Who did it though?
It was me. It was this hand, this ring right here.
This is the first time I'll call you a liar.
ALEXIA, my question to you is...
I know who didn't do it. The motherfucker that died, he didn't do it. Anyway, let's go.
ALEXIA, I'm going to ask you to do something and make a bold pick. Something out of your realm. Who do you like?
All her picks are bold.
BBG and Reggie Walker. The Bobby Galileo, Reggie, formerly known as Black Rock. They do not want to be called that anymore, but the fans, in order for the fans to know what we're dealing with. And then you have Pain and Punishment, a team has been going at it for quite some time.
I mean, Pain and Punishment, that's a lot of experience in one tag. I got to go Pain and Punishment. I absolutely do. I think they've got the history a bit more. They have a little bit more ring, awareness, and but that's a lot of weight in one ring for 30 minutes. That's all I'm saying. That's a lot.
T-Money, Postman, deliver me the winner of this matchup, which will probably put this team right in position for something big. I'm assuming. Right.
Prime position. I've noticed about these two teams, there's been some disruption. It's been disrupted within the teams, so it's hard to say. What I will go with is experience, so I have to agree with the Queen. Pain and Punishment take that.
Okay. So I'm going to be the odd man out.
You have to be. It's a damn TV show.
I'm not a follower. I'm not going to be Jill Scott and fucking Bobby Brown in rehab, alcohol rehab at that.
You're drinking Patron out of the bottle, you motherfucker. What are you talking about?
And that's why I'm going to make a bold statement. I said, God damn it, give me a bold statement. And I'm going with Reggie Walker and BBG. Why?
Because you have to.
Because as a former competitor myself, this is what I was looking for, y'all. As a former competitor myself, I understand what it's like being an underdog. I understand what it's like having to prove myself. I understand what it's like drinking Patron for the mere entertainment of a bunch of scumbags and getting drunk live. I understand all of it.
You had all the opportunity to make a profound statement.
But Reckless Reggie,
Reckless,
and BBG can go into this Wheel of Misfortune, Saudi Arabia. They can land in Saudi Arabia with the mind state that this is a must-win matchup for their future in PWR. And when you approach things with desperation, both of you should agree with me that it ups the ante, it ups your level of competition, it ups your adrenaline, and it makes you perform at a higher level. Is that better?
Yeah, when you back an animal,
bring it home. Did I bring? Okay.
You approach life in that way, and yet you don't go far.
And yet now you don't own your own company anymore. So
just you and that sad little wheel over there.
Yeah, you approach that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you're right. You back an animal into a corner, they do get vicious. But if you approached everything that way, then I mean, you would still run this
The wheel's
motherfucker,
falling
wouldn't you?
apart. The wheel's falling
Chipmunks
apart.
don't get vicious. That's
Oh, it landed on the green thing while you was talking shit. What does this say? Queen compliments Mac. So while you're yapping your yapper, how about you dig in that rather enormous noggin of yours and pull out something charming, confident, nice about Scott Mac? Something great that's going to cheer my day up. The Queen compliments Mac, guys. This is a fucking moment.
There's an oblong shaped bottle down there cheering your day up. You don't need her to say it.
Scott. You know, I've always admired your confidence. It's all you got for no reason, but I've always admired it. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Jesus Christ. That's all I got. She says, you know, sometimes, did I tell y'all I picked Dragon Queen? Did I fucking tell y'all I picked Dragon Queen? Well, we're not there yet. We got to get there. The tag team matchup, 30-minute Iron Man match. I told you my pick, 2-1. Moving on to the next contest. It's him, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Brown himself. That's right. He's aged a little bit. He's a little older. But
who the fuck is that?
He will be challenging the Bronx Bomber, the powerhouse champion, the reigning, defending powerhouse champion, Idris Elba versus the Bronx Bomber. Ladies and gentlemen, let me move this because the Queen, I broke the Queen for a second there. Queen, damn it, I hit the wrong thing. God damn it. What are we doing? Get
Patron,
everybody
clearly.
back on stage the right way. Shit. Fuck! It's happening, y'all. All right, let's start over.
Going down for real.
It's going down for real. All right, let's that. That's better. That's better.
Everything was better.
All right, we getting there, y'all.
I think we're good here. We're good here.
Weed, Mac. No, we're not good yet. Stick to the weed, Mac. I need to get fucking Idris Elba back up. Fuck you.
Hey, Bobby, can you sing Tenderoni for us?
Yeah, entertain us, Bobby.
I will not pick another bald, bearded person.
What's how does it go? Miss my lovin', my thuggin'. That's the song, right? It's that
Avon Barksdale.
And I know you're getting bored.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like
Avon Barksdale. Let's do that.
Fix your jaw.
Dealing with Mag.
Don't let the jaw go
miss my. No, I'm never gonna give you that Coke jaw. No.
Before we get started, will you chug a beer before the Powerhouse Championship?
Why do you think this match makes a difference between if I chug a beer before I go out or not?
Everybody knows with Bubba, you guys used to kill a 12, of course, like
yeah.
We know you don't drink that stuff, but he liked it.
Hey man,
it was a thing.
First of all,
you guys had success.
It's moonshine. Me and Bubba is moonshine. Moonshine. American apple pie moonshine.
So my question to you is, will there be alcohol backstage before your match with the Bronx Bomber? Because he is the type of competitor that will call this out and exploit something like this.
Who gives a damn? Because I'm twisted before every match.
Really?
Imagine how good I will be sober.
You see what your leadership has brought to this company? Do you see what your leadership brought to this company?
Yeah, but let's look, Queen, can you just evaluate this with me? Does he look like he's lit in the thing, in the poster? I really feel like the artist captured him. Like the eyes are glossy. I'm getting this like emotional, I'm getting this John Henry feel, I'm getting like I'm tied into it.
Ball don't lie.
It's definitely giving it gives a little Blade to little Wesley.
Should we pick the stipulation for the Powerhouse Championship or should the wheel pick it?
Let the wheel spin.
I'm gonna be quiet until the wheel turns.
The wind? Yeah, the wind my ass.
I was about to say the wind blows the way it blows, but whatever.
I'm picking the Bronx Bomber. You talking? Oh, Team Money Chugs a cold one. That was real talk. That wasn't me. Rewind the tapes. Let's go before we spin again. Yeah, like that square. Like that Paul Mall.
This is called enabling. This is enabling.
And yep, you know what that means? That means I'm in
You know what
my
the next thing
zone. Thank you.
it could land on Max Stip or it could land on Queen Compliment again. This shit is crazy. Max Stip pick. Mac picks the Stip. Can I make up a match right now, please, Alexia? Can I say Uber ride home because he gonna be drunk? So whoever loses the match gotta take an Uber home.
No, whoever's losing this match in particular,
No,
not
I
taking an
picked
Uber
the
home.
Stip.
They're gonna get a $300 ride in a damn, not a taxi cab, but an ambulance. That's all
Mac
I'm saying.
picks the Stip. That
You're gonna
definitely
need
was.
an ambulance. Liver disease is a thing. I don't.
Hey, that is a thing, but all of your favorites also suffered the same thing after they were champions.
Queen, would that be out
Bronx
of
is going down.
control if Mac would Mac be out of control if he wanted to see the Postman and the Bronx Bomber with the Powerhouse Championship on the line, stoning one another in a Saudi street fight? Would that be like
You,
out of my realm or out of Mac's step pick?
you want us to play dodgeball with rocks?
I don't.
I'm just saying, it
There's
could be a
nothing about
weapon.
the Bronx Bomber that gives me Saudi street fight, and it's nothing against the Bronx Bomber. I just don't know. No, I mean,
Okay. So I have a better idea. Since Mac picks the step, how about I pass the rock and the power to make it up to you? It's called an olive branch. All right. So I'm passing it to you now, Queen, and you pick the stipulation for your little buddy up here, Cool Mo D, and let's figure out what history it is with the Bronx Bomber.
I don't know what it is, but there's just something in me. It's calling.
You want me to read the options to you that are left?
Give me a few
No.
Right,
Let her cook.
yeah.
Let her
Steel
cook.
cage match.
Let her
Steel
cook.
cage match. T Money could chug a call one before anything. Strap match.
And I do.
Tables, ladders, chairs hasn't been picked. Hardcore match hasn't been picked. The Saudi street fight we talked about. Submission match. 2 out of 3 falls is still available as well.
You know what, Matt? I'm going with strap.
Ooh! Strap match.
Yeah, strap match.
Yep. Cooked, buddy.
Yeah.
Cooked stew. So you're picking an alcoholic. So you're basically taking somebody who's an alcoholic and can't sit in one place, and you're making him stable. I get what you're doing. I see where you went with this.
First of all, the blackest part of my ass is still not being kissed by you. It's available.
Woo!
Number 2, sis. I actually like that.
Sis. Ooh, he likes it. All right, T Money. I'm assuming you pick yourself.
No, I picked the Bronx. Of course, I picked myself, idiot.
All right, Alexia Payne. Who would you select in this contest? I'm chopped.
No, she picked the match.
I did.
So what? She's still in panelist. The fuck? This is my special. Come on, buddy.
It's your special with Patron.
I'm gonna go with I'm we've had our ups, we've had our downs, brother, but I'm gonna go with you. I go with T. I vote T Money.
Yeah, the
drunk
Mullion. I know the Mullion is out of control.
All liquored up. I'd still go with T Money.
I'm gonna say it like this. That is the worst match that you could pick for him. There's nowhere to run. There are no hijinks and shenanigans that's going down.
The guy's from the Bronx. He grew up on a fucking train cab. You think he can't? He used to tag graffiti inside a fucking 6-by. Buddy, you're in trouble.
He's the champion. Don't.
Right.
He's the champion.
Now. He's the
I'm
champion.
picking the
Bronx
Bomber.
How did he get it?
Live that night.
How did he get it? How did I get everything I earned, and how did he get his?
Well,
how do I live? How do
stealing, you're here, but no matter what, I signed you, and that's why you're rich right now. Let's face it.
Let's not act like we don't know the things that you've done to get certain places, T. Don't do that.
There we go.
Don't do that.
And every lady was satisfied.
Say it.
But
I love when somebody else is here to say it.
hey, what I'm saying
Right.
is he
You
ain't
look
what you
nervous.
think he is. And he's gonna get
things you look. You look
he's gonna get
nervous, you look
exposed.
inebriated, and you look like you may need another Pall Mall here soon. Come on, light up. Or you want to
If you call something a Paul Mall again, I swear. But either way, go on to the next match.
Woo! This next one is one I think we can all agree we're excited for together. Can we all
And this
agree?
is why. See, I can stop you. I can stop him
Here
in
we
that
go.
match. You're not in control.
Sure
I
I
am.
am.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Oof.
What do you guys think about this one? This
Excited.
one's been
I
building
don't
for months.
think about that one.
Third
One
time's
of the
charm.
most, I'm going to say the most popular PWR member on the roster, outside of you, of course, Alexia, but TC Adams has reached a level here quickly that I have never seen here in this company. With that entrance, with the momentum he has with the fans, he walks into Saudi Arabia. But in this kind of environment, with the hostility, with the oil, with everything that's going to get me canceled for talking like this, Joker J thrives in these kind of conditions. He's the Cardinal, and you know, he got named that because of the movie American Me. I don't know if any of you know that, but the Cardinal is the chief, and T Money is already claiming his pick in this one. Let's spin the wheel first, shall we? And then we will make our picks. But T Money's already put his hand up. What will it land on, ladies and gentlemen? The Queen compliments Mac again.
Oh,
Oh
Christ.
shit. Can we have
This
some
is
music
great.
where it's like royalty music? I want to stand up for this. I want the music to be like the Queen's music in the background. That's what I'm imagining as you compliment Mackie Mac.
This motherfucker right here.
I really do have to commend the brand of hair gel that you use, because to cover up those bald spots, it's talent.
My hems ain't working? Okay.
It's an amazing holding gel to cover the bald spots.
See it up close. Fuck. That wouldn't be considered a compliment. That was rude and rather harsh. But,
It was a
I
compliment, and now the
is
show is being
entertaining.
sponsored by him.
Well, you're not following the prompt. The prompt says the Queen compliments, and you commended my gel and then said I'm losing hair very rapidly.
Well, I'm pretty sure you also completely rigged, you know, the first pick of the night.
No, look. This is the stipulation for Joker J and TC Adams. If it landed on strap match, we can't do that again. Respin. I'm gonna go the other way. The wheel does this. The wheel of misfortune has a mind of its own.
That's why it's called Misfortune.
When he's on a binge, you know, it's a mind of its own. Last man standing. We can't do that again. This has happened in the past.
God damn it, take them off as you spin. Shit.
I'm putting all I got in the spin, T. What do you want me to? T Money chugs a cold one. I swear,
Absolutely
I didn't.
Not. We'll never get out of here.
Oh my God.
Did someone say Beetlejuice 3 times or what?
I'm spinning, guys. What do you want me to do, guys?
Yeah, you spinning. This is the damn Patron.
T Money chugs again. I'm
empty, damn it.
Are you gonna do one out of the two? Oh, Mac picks a stiff. Finally, something good happened. How many Mac picks a stiffs are they? You know, y'all should have just let me do this. I could have just set it up for you guys, nice, and we could have presented it with all Scott Mac selecting it all. But
I've been here with you for an hour. Just pick the damn match.
Isn't there something on there where you have to shut up for a while?
Yeah, but it didn't land on that. It didn't land on that ever.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah. And if
I
it did,
think
I'm
you
not doing it
secretly
anyway
removed
because
that.
you didn't follow your prompt. So help me out, guys. This one's interesting. I'm gonna go with steel cage for these two. They're both animals. One wants to put his hand up. He won't be able to get out the cage or see the fans with their hands up to help him.
Yeah, no funny
and the
shit.
other one, he's been in the cage his whole life. Matter of fact, he was in juvenile 10 years before I met him. That's right, the Cardinal, Joker J, half Puerto Rican,
I'm not
Dominican, juvenile detention. That's what it was.
I'm
So cages are familiar to him. I know him a lot I've been around him a little more. I've seen his work a little more. I'm gonna go with Joker J in this one. Besides the fact that I know both of you weirdos are probably gonna pick T.C. Adams, and to make the show entertaining, Mackie Mac, yep, there it is. Mac is going with the Cardinal. Why? He's devious. He's long in the tooth. His hair's thinning like me, and it makes him a very, very dangerous man.
He threatened to beat you up.
Who hasn't threatened to beat me up? But I'm still here, wavy hair and all.
Damn.
You know, drinking Patron, picking stips. I'm still, you know, making waves. No pun intended. See the hair? Making waves. T, do you know what this is? This is called hair follicles. You should try it.
It's called a toupee.
I
Guys,
made a smart decision.
Lace front.
I made a
Lies.
smart decision.
We have
Lies.
AI these days. No one is gonna believe that that's yours. It's
Steel
okay.
cage match. Let's write it down, guys. Steel cage, TC, Joker J. You
Can you
guys got
spell
TC,
it?
huh? Why do
Can
you
you
guys pick TC? Can I ask? Is it just because you guys like to hold your little weird hands, clammy hands in the air, and it's cool?
No, it's everything that
Like
you said.
you're with the
They
woke
have
folk,
created.
you guys feel cool, huh?
They have created bad blood. There's bad blood there now. And everything that you said about Joker, which I have all respect for Joker, you said you've seen it all before. You've not seen it all from TC. So in this situation, I'm going with the person that could be the most unpredictable. We know that Joker gets off on the pain and the violence. But TC, I think Joker has unlocked something in TC that we may have never seen before from him.
I guess we'll find out who's right and who's wrong. I like my chances in this one. Pay-per-view, Joker J. He is the Cardinal. Either way, we will see, just in a matter of a few days here, a steel cage match between Joker J and TC Adams. But up next is one of the big ones. It's one of the headliners of the show, ladies and gentlemen, that features two legendary figures in the sport of professional wrestling for the first time ever. It's the Dragon Queen going one-on-one with the queen of PWR herself, live here, ALEXIA PAYNE. It's a banger, guys. Get ready. Buckle your seatbelts because it's going to be a big-time matchup. Before we go into it, T, go ahead, T. I'll let you have the floor.
It's a lot of penises in the background on that one. 2, a lot of titties is out on that one. And 3, y'all got to cover up in that match. How do you feel, Queen, being more restricted with your wrestling attire going against Dragon? Because y'all gonna be restricted. Y'all got to cover up. Because that picture showed a lot of titties.
It's not something I'm crazy about, but I respect cultures. And if that is the culture in Saudi Arabia, then I will respect
You better.
their land, and I'll do what I have to do. Because I want to make it home.
You better. Because they'll kill your ass. Like Scott already did like I mean, it's like
ALEXIA,
15 things. He done said like 15 things that could get him killed already on this show.
ALEXIA, hold on real quick. ALEXIA, I like how you like to play high and mighty, but you're pretending like the money that the Sheik isn't paying for you to have all these unique changes to your normal lifestyle isn't making it a little easier.
You see how you keep referring to the Sheik? Stop referring to the Sheik.
The green. Listen, I joined the Syndicate for the funds. It wasn't for nothing else, but absolutely for the funds. I am thankful for the paycheck that Saudi is giving me. And if that means that William and Shakespeare have to be covered for that purpose, that's it.
One of them is named William.
As you always do. Postman T Money.
I can't make a pick on this. I as much as I want to say Queen, I know Dragon Queen has that hot tub, and that's what scares me because you never know what color it's gonna be, and it does. So she has a hot tub. So
I'm not quite sure if that's. I'm not quite sure if that's how it goes, but yeah, there is a miss.
No, that's the new name of that's the new name of her maneuver. Even though it's not a maneuver, it's just the hot tub. Right now.
Have you cleared this with the Khaleesi, or are you just?
And do I have to? What's she gonna do to me?
Well, you keep spending for him to chug, and this is what we've gotten. This
exactly.
Is your fault.
As a matter of fact, I'm quite sober. You're the one on the patrol. But
DeBarge's fault. DeBarge has done this to us. Thank you.
I
All right,
I
Queen,
do,
we're not gonna let you
but I
take there
do
because
have to go.
obviously
I do have to go with Miss Payne on this one. I got to go with sis. All because when the hawk doesn't work, and we've seen her battle through some crazy things. I don't know. This is gonna come down to whoever outlasts the other. So I think Queen actually outlasts. She's reached some amazing heights, and yes, it's the nicest I'm gonna get tonight. So there you go, sis.
I'll take it.
I often wonder right now that if Khaleesi was here, would he be as friendly with this pick? But anyway,
I mean, you had some friendly titties in the damn pick. Oh no.
the fate. Oh, T Money Chug. Y'all see this? It's T Money chugs a beer, but I know he's scared.
Ain't never scared of that. Matter of fact, over in Japan, they have a beer called Kirin. Y'all should try that shit. It's delicious.
2 out of 3 falls. It's official. Queen versus Queen. 2 out of 3 falls. The wheel of misfortune has beckoned us again with another classic to be. This one has the potential to go down as if I'm telling you right now, if the rest of the roster does not step up, these two can steal the show with ease. And I'm not speaking out of place, am I, T?
No, I mean, hell, we knew that from the start. When we saw that match on there, we knew that would be, if it wasn't for the
Can't wait
world
to see
title
it.
match, that would be main event with all them titties.
I can't wait to see it. Okay, yeah, I didn't put it up there for you to reference the cleavage again. But what we will reference
That's a lot of
is
titties. Put it back up there. There's a lot of titties up
the
there.
next
All right.
matchup of the night. An interesting one. Let's talk about it. Somebody you know very well, Postman. T, you partnered up with this guy recently.
Big balls,
Big
Bubba.
balls, Bubba Killings. Well, you're going to need some real big balls to step in the ring against that thing. That's right. Deviant is here in PWR. He will be making, I should say, not he, because I don't know if it's a he, she, or a LB. We don't know. It could be anything.
If it's
But
an
what
LB,
it is,
look out, because
it is a thing. They canceled her. Good. This is Deviant making his debut at Wheel of Misfortune, clashing against big old balls, Bubba Killings. Wow, what do you think about this one, T? You have a look of shock, a look of surprise, maybe a look of a little concern as something
I got a look of concern.
Yeah, something we never saw in PWR before is getting ready. Let's look at it again. It's, oh my God. I can't wait to see it. Can you imagine the Saudi fans as this thing that goes by the name Deviant makes his or it? Keep saying his. It could be whatever it is. It's Deviant and Saudi Arabia debut. Bubba Killings. That's your boy. I know you drunk. I know you drank about a 6-pack live.
You're wrong, but I get concerned about all of the matches that has like 7 dicks in the background. All they all scream I'm wrong with
Let me pull this
all the
back
ones
up because you keep seeing wood. Let me see. Is it just your trip to Japan, or is you? Yeah, I think you're traumatized, buddy. You might want to see somebody. The 12-step program, or how many steps?
You might want to see the dick that you had last. But anyway,
don't offend Scott Mack. That's his art. He interprets things phallically.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. What I'm saying is, as much as I love Bubba Brother, big balls, Bubba Brother, we don't know what this guy got. You can't prepare for that. You can't prepare for it. You're not supposed to know what you don't know.
First time ever in the PWR ring. Alexia Payne, what are your thoughts on this debuting superstar?
He looks alarming. Yeah. I don't know, Bubba. I hope the balls are big enough because that you're gonna need them.
Wait a minute, did you just say that with your husband in the other room? Jesus Christ, let's spin the wheel. I don't want
Bubba is full of fight, but we don't know what this guy got. We don't know what he has.
It's gonna land on T Chugs of beer. I promise you. Oh, we can't do that one. That's the 30-minute Iron Man already taken, ladies and gentlemen. The wheel has a mind of its own. Let's see. Bubba. Oh man, a submission match.
Oh,
A submission
you know what?
match.
Wow.
Level the playing field. That is nice. That is a level playing field with someone that you don't know. That is a level playing field. Make them tap. Tap,
Deviant
snap, or nap.
versus Bubba
Yeah.
Killings. Now, I've seen a lot of finishers from Bubba. I'm not quite sure. Are you going to work with him on an arsenal, maybe a Japanese, some kind of maneuver that you can show him, or a backyard chicken
I'm a
wing hold?
benevolent guy. I'm a benevolent guy. You know, my submission finisher is the Texas Cloverleaf that I call pay up, but it's all good. He might be able to pull that out. It depends, because in the streets, sometimes when you have to make somebody submit, it depends on where you are. You got to be resourceful. So we don't know who this guy is. We don't know what he has. So you got to be resourceful. You can't plan on one move.
What we can plan on is Queen. The tickets will be on sale Monday night. We will have the tickets officially go on sale for this event. And listen, it's already going to be sold out within minutes. We know that. We have a couple more big time matches to go through, but a submission match, debuting superstar Deviant, Big Balls, Bubba's Killings. Don't take your eyes off that one. And another one you don't want to take your eyes off is another championship matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Some would argue the hottest superstar in professional wrestling. Forget PWR.
Hard to argue.
Toa the Narcissist. I'm telling you, since he started really focusing on himself and becoming this narcissistic personality, much like myself, actually, he has taken control not only of PWR, the Power Surge Championship, but also his organization, the Deadly Alliance. He is set to defend his PWR Power Surge Championship against none other than another highly regarded PWR veteran, Chris Lassiter, who, let's agree, the odds are stacked against Lassiter in this one, but it's not the first time that's happened. Nobody, and I mean nobody, picked Chris Lassiter to defeat Mel Walker for the Powerhouse Championship not too long ago. He's also a former Apex Championship, former Power Surge Championship, Power Surge champion. He's done quite a bit here in his tenure in PWR. But again, we're talking about the narcissist Toa. The odds are stacked against him. I'll start with you this time, Alexia. What are your thoughts on this matchup? Because you know these two quite well. You've been in the ring with both of them. You would have some insight that most of us wouldn't. What are your thoughts on this one?
I think this is a match where both have a lot to prove. And though Toa and, well, the narcissist, we've had our ups, we've had our downs. He has everything to prove in the sense of he has to show that he really is the champion that he puts out there that he is. And he's going to have to do it every time. This is no different. And Lassiter, this could definitely be even more of a career-defining match for him. Mm-hmm. And if you can take down a narcissist, there's probably nothing you can't do. So I might have to go with Lassiter. He's got a lot to lose and a lot to win.
Okay, Postman T Money, what are your thoughts on this one?
Somewhat piggybacking on what she says, we know that Lassiter knows what's on the line. And you're going against a pack of jackals. You're not just going against one man. You know the Deadly Alliance is going to be around. We know that. You know that. So, with that being said, if he can keep his head on the swivel, if he can keep his wherewithal around him, then yeah, that's a possibility. But the numbers game is what it is, and it usually never fails. You got to go with Toa on this one. Even if it looks like Lesnar is about to take the thing, those jackets.
1-1, I will be the tiebreaker, and I'm just gonna say it quick and simply. In my opinion, I've been around this place since its inception. Toa is the greatest Power Surge champion that this company has ever seen in the history of all Power Surge champions. I don't know if you guys would agree with me on that or disagree with me on that. And I just
As a former Power Series champion, hell no, I'm not going to agree with that. But keep going.
Queen, would you like to chime in on that?
I gotta call a spade a spade. Yeah.
So with that being said,
I mean, he
this
is,
is,
but at the same time, I got my balls and my pride.
At least you know you're prideful.
Damn right.
I do believe that the narcissist will be victorious in this one, and that he's just like, I kind of agree with UT as far as the numbers game. I do believe that may play a factor, but even if it didn't, Toa's playing on a different playing field right now, and I just believe the momentum is too much right now at this particular point for Chris Lasser. But he's not somebody you want to bet against, and I won't bet against him. But the wheel will determine the fate of both of these superstars.
You know what?
In the
This is the thing. I think Toa's going to pull something out of the hat that we haven't seen before. He's going to come off the top rope, do a 360 inverted Falcon arrow, some shit, land on the motherfucker with his damn kneecap.
Will that matter in a hardcore match?
Hell yeah, it'll matter.
We'll see.
Hell yeah, it'll matter.
Better hope that he's got a few people in his corner too. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
But think about what we just said. It's a hardcore match. No rules. Those jackals are gonna be around. Best believe.
Oh, I like that name for him. Hardcore match. Whoo! Power Series Championship, Saudi Arabia. What a stage that's set. We have one more matchup, I do believe, for the stacked up card. The last one of the Mohicans. It's a big one. The PWR Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the Deadly Alliance look to defend their tag team crowns. We're talking about Mr. AK, Ice Baby, teaming up with Wapo as they clash against Fuckaverse, one of the most dominating tag teams, former tag team champions himself, Motherfucker, and the Multiverse. You just never know what you're going to get with those two.
Never.
Whoo! This is for all the marbles. This, whatever team wins this, walks out tag team champions. And we know right now, checking the odds. Let me check it on the flip. Yeah, I get the odds on the flip. It's closer than many may think. Some believe that Fuckaverse should be favored in this competition, which is very rare when there's a champion defending. Now, my question to you guys is Fuckaverse or Deadly Alliance? Everything's on the line, and we don't know what the stipulation will be.
Did you really check the odds on basically a 2-on-2? The odds are 50-50. It's not a triple threat match. It's not a Royal Rumble. The odds are 50-50. But
somebody tell he's clearly never been to Vegas. But I will read you the odds. Right now, Fuckaverse is favored -100, which is very close. So that's changing by time to time. Now, this is one of the first times this has ever happened, T-Money, because the champions are usually favored in 9 out of 10 situations. But it's just showing the weight that Fuckaverse walks into this one with, being former champions themselves, winning the Lethal Lottery, coming into this one with a ton of momentum. And honestly, a lot of people think they're going to walk out tag team champions. Alexia Payne, who do you think? Now, we don't know the stipulation yet. Would you guys like to know the stipulation first and then pick? Should we do that for the last one? All right, let's do it.
By the way, there's a difference between odds and favored. But go ahead.
That little brain has a couple ideas in there that work.
There we go. Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh my God. All right.
Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh my.
Ooh.
Tables.
Ladders, start with
chairs.
you, T.
Oh my.
In this type of setting, you know what's the surrounding atmosphere is about now. Now you get to decide the reigning, defending tag team champions, El Wapo and Ice Baby, or Fuckaverse.
I gotta go since we were talking about sports and betting odds and that shit like that.
Right.
I gotta go with my same logic. If you beat me, you better damn well win it all. So, Fuckaverse, they took out me and Bubba. So I have to support Fuckaverse on this because they took us out. So I don't want to be third place. I would rather be second if I had a choice. If you beat me, you better damn win it all. That way I can say I lost to the greatest.
Spoken like a true idiot. Alexia Payne, thoughts?
So you have the creativity of Fuckaverse in a TLC match that leaves room for so many possibilities. But then you have the raw, rough exterior of him
Jackals.
and
You can say
Wacko.
it, ice, baby. Ice, baby.
I personally hope that Fuckaverse finds a blowtorch and melts that ice, baby. That's what
Hey, come on now.
I'm
like
going
that.
with Fuckaverse.
Yeah. So Fuckaverse and Fuckaverse, but me being who I am, I'm going with the Deadly Alliance. Why? The same reason why I picked the Narcissist. No. Why would I go against the top organization anywhere? That's just being idiotic and stupid. They're the hottest group in professional wrestling. They have all the hardware. They get the job done week in, week out. They have each other's back. They don't have any cracks on their surface. They don't argue with each other, even though we have Ice Baby tagging with a Puerto Rican. It does, but either way, it seems like they're clicking on all cylinders. And when you have an organization / faction, whatever you want to call it, team, we've proved it. Alexia, you said it earlier. When we were in an organization together as a syndicate, we were able to do things that many people will never do in this industry. And to me, that's how I view the Deadly Alliance. They are at the top of PWR right now with all the gold. And I just firmly believe they will walk out with the gold, especially because you two pick Fuckaverse. So,
I mean, it's a TV show. You have to pick them.
With that being said, this TV show is concluding and coming to an end. I, first of all, would like to thank both of you lovely people, the Postman T Money, and of course, the lovely Alexia Payne. Good luck to both of you at Wheel of Misfortune. We will. Again, tickets will be going on sale in just a matter of a few days. Monday night, Tuesday, whatever it is, they'll be on sale. And they'll be sold out fast.
It's in Saudi, damn it. It's already sold out.
Saudi Arabia, get ready. PWR is coming. We'll see you soon at the Wheel of Misfortune. Hey, Queen, real quick. Can I stop it on? Can we end it on a compliment? Can we end the show? No? Yes? No?
Sure.
You know what? It didn't land on Mac. Shut up for 3 minutes. It might be a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scott Mack, Alexia Payne, Postman, signing off. Peace.
Bye.